Hey guys. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving. It is getting to be that time already. I'm a little shocked. I'm not quite ready for it. I'm getting there, but I'm not quite there. Slowly but surely we'll get there, right? So I today am working on an old project. Remember I told you I had to do old projects to do new projects? Well, that's what I'm working on. No, I do not use steam in my iron at all. That iron behind you has never had, or behind me has never had water in it. I've never done it. I've had problems in the past with them spitting, and because there are times that I have people's quilts other than my own on my ironing board, I won't use it because I won't risk it. Hi, Gail. Hi, Jackie. So the answer to your question is no, I don't use steam. Instead, I have two bottles. You can see one of them, I think. Yeah, right there. See the bottle? I have a mist bottle. One of them holds Best Press, and the other one holds, they've ruined my fabric before too. So one holds Best Press and the other one holds water. If I need water for something, I'll spray that on it. And then I've got the steam I need. Oh, now I'm going to sneeze. No, sorry about that. So, no, I don't use it. But I don't have any problems not using it. I am actually thinking about investing in a new iron. There's one made by a company called Reliable, and it is a commercial iron, a commercial steam iron, and that truthfully is what I would like to, I think, invest in next. But we all know what my next investment is. My next investment is called a chocolate lab. So yeah, they work well, don't they, Gail? They work really well. And what I find the Best Press does by putting it in one of those bottles is it distributes it a little bit better than the bottle that it comes in when you buy it, number one. And number two, I don't use quite as much as I usually do. Yep, if I need steam, I'll spray something. But I am extremely interested in trying this commercial one. Did you, Karen? That's great. Hi from Dublin. So I'm excited to try out this other iron. I'm not quite ready to because I think they're like $600. So while I would love to do it, I'm not doing it today. So I have my new quilt cut out, ready to go. I did make the decision on what one I was going to work on, and I am working on laundry basket quilts, Anna's basket. You can see it's all set up on my board. I've done this, you guys have seen this before whenever I've done a block of the month. So it's all sitting here. I did fuse down one of the basket handles. I have not fused down the second one yet. But I have my, that's a piece of that I don't need. I do have my stuff all ready to go with it. Here's my handle. And I have my, what's this called? This is my interfacing, my double interfacing, so that I can do that in as soon as I can. I'm going to start messing with this. I'm just not quite ready yet. I've got a couple more things that I really want to get done, and one of them was, or is, let me show you if I can. I'm just starting to pin it. Is this Christmas, let's see, which way's up? This way's up. Door wreath. It's going to go dark something. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Kathy. So this year we are so lucky because my Mr. Wilson's birthday actually falls on Thanksgiving this year. So we will be celebrating 2 for 1. Birthday and Thanksgiving, which makes me happy. I know, I'm really excited about doing it. I will tell you, ladies, I opted to get the fabric instead of the kit, so I had to cut it myself. And while I'm glad that I got the fabric and not the kit, part of me is not glad that I got the fabric and not the kit. I had forgotten how much cutting there was with laundry basket quilts. And if I had been thinking, I would have gotten the kit. It took me all day Saturday to get my pieces cut out for the first 3 blocks. Oh, Donna's got a birthday too? Happy birthday, Donna. Christine, I've heard the same thing. It wastes a lot of fabric. Yeah, it took me a lot more time than I had expected to cut out that kit. A ton more time. I thought for certain that I could get it cut out and have time to, really preview it before I started sewing live, and I just didn't. So we're not going to work on that. But that's okay. I'm working on, I'm going to miter some quarters while we're on live today, which that makes me just as happy. I need to get them. Yeah, Karen, I knew you had it. And you're really the one, between you and Gail, you two are the ones that talked me into not doing that again. Because next time, because I love laundry basket fabrics, next time I won't do it. And I had partially done it thinking of, I would want the extra fabric. Guys, there's not enough extra fabric when you get done cutting that it's worth it. And if you make a mistake cutting, then you're really in trouble, because I don't know that you can get more of the fabric. So next time I will not be ordering the fabric. I'll order the kit, which is fine. But I am working away. I'm going to pin both sides, then I'll start working on mitering it. Oh, I just dropped my scissors. Not a good thing to do. No, it was my seam ripper. Still not a good thing to do. So this week I am in full-blown, and I do mean full-blown, Christmas quilts for customers. I'm trying to get done by the first week in December, so that when we go get the puppy, I'm all done. I can concentrate on our new baby and not have to worry about getting quilts done. So that's what I've been concentrating on, is just getting through all of that. And I know you guys are all busy concentrating on getting quilts done for Christmas. I have one that I have to get finished for Christmas. That is a Christmas present. So as soon as I get my customer quilts done, I'll get that one on the machine and get that one done. So hopefully I'll have time. Yeah. Gail had sent me a picture. Gail, post, can you, oh, you can't post pictures, can you? She's got 2 laundry basket quilts going at the exact same time. But she can't disclose them. I was hoping maybe she could, but now that I think about it, she can't based on who's in the group. So, we'll have to wait until after March to see one of them. And then we'll wait until after September or October to see the other one. Nikki, I am getting a chocolate lab from Kentucky. The name of the kennel that we're getting it from is Bonaventure Kennels. And we go pick them up on the 12th. So I'm really, really excited. I have, if you followed me for a long time, you know Tucker used to be in the studio with me all the time. Tucker was a yellow lab. We lost Tucker in January when we were in Kentucky between Christmas and January. He just was so sick we couldn't do it anymore. So we lost him then. Oh, okay, Gail, swear her to secrecy. Then they can all see because I know they're beautiful. Christine is hand quilting a Christmas present. Thank you so much, Nikki. I'm really excited about him. We did finally settle on a name, or should I say I finally settled on a name. But we do have a name for him. His name is going to be Remington, and we will be calling him Remy. So we're going to go pick him up, and then we're going to go see our daughter and son-in-law and grandkids, and then we'll turn around and come back home again. So we will be here before Christmas, which makes me happy. So I'm excited about that for sure. I'm excited to go get him. It seems like I've been waiting for a year. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful what she's doing. You will want to do one for certain. No questions asked. Mary, you will love it. It's gorgeous. I saw that she's doing the seamstress quilt along. I'm watching, and I know she's got a kit for it. I'm watching for a pre-cut kit for the seamstress. If you guys see that she's got a pre-cut kit for that one, please let me know because I do want to do that one, but I am not doing it unless it's a kit. Yes, it is a gorgeous view. That's why I've moved my sewing table a couple of times, but that's why I like it back here the best because when I turn, I see all of that. That bush right out that window that you can see. Oh, you're looking out this window. The same thing on that window, except for there's a forsythia out there that my father-in-law planted for me. And I just love to look out at that. It reminds me of him all the time. So, yeah, I like being right back here in the corner of the studio. Plus, I can look out over the entire studio from here. Except for my office, and I don't want to see my office. It's too much of a mess. Who wants to look at a messy office? Not me. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Back stitch. I'm almost at the point that I can do my 45s. This is really pretty. Wait till you guys see it. This is a panel. And then I put together 2 border fabrics. And just framed it. Real simple to go on the front door of the house. So I'm excited about it. Get this done. And then it's all ready. And then maybe I can get this on the long arm too. I have so many quilts of my own to quilt. that it's just crazy. So I'm looking forward to trying to get some of my own quilts on the long arm over the holidays. I'm thinking that just maybe I can get some on there between Christmas and New Year's, or just after New Year's, something like that. But that's what I want to do. I want to start getting some of my own done. Do you remember back when I did the sampler block shuffle where I made 2 quilts? I still haven't even quilted that one. Thank you, Dawn. I do too. I am very blessed with my studio. I love it out here. I get picked on because I call it a studio and not a sewing room. But I gotta be honest, guys, it really isn't much of a sewing room. It's too big to be a sewing room. So I call it a studio. But that's okay. So is anybody traveling for Thanksgiving? I know we aren't, but is anybody else? Oh. Gail, put a picture of it up. I'm working on it's a panel that I'm bordering for our front door of our house so that at Christmas, well, after Thursday, I can put it up on the front door so that I look like I'm ready for Christmas, even though I'm not. The only thing about me that's ready for Christmas is my shopping is just about done. I have to do one more thing and then I am finished. So that'll be very nice. I just want to get, I want to get customer quilts out the door first. Then I can finish up. Kathy's staying home for Thanksgiving. But Mary, that'll be fun. Oh, that'll be good, Vicki. That will be nice to do. I believe our kids are coming here. No one has said anything different yet. So I'm pretty certain that they're coming here. I would imagine. I imagine they're coming here. All right, now I gotta press, and I'll show you what I'm working on. Is this the top or the bottom? Oh, this is the top. So, here it is. It's just a front door panel. But see, I put borders on it. So, it'll be at the front door, or if it's too big for the front door, I'll just make it into a throw quilt for Christmas for the couch. But I think it will fit on the front door. I haven't measured yet, but I think it will fit on the front door. So I'm gonna get this ready. And then I can count one more old project off my list so that I can go back to concentrating on new projects. And this one is taking me such little time that it makes me think that this might be a really good way of getting some of these old projects taken care of. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm glad to hear you're doing Cape May Thanksgiving again. That's nice. It's becoming a tradition for you, isn't it? To go to Cape May for Thanksgiving. Ruler. And I'm going to figure out how I can get my 45 on this thing. It's not going to be big enough. Let me see. I need a bigger ruler. Not a huge front door, but I have 2 patio doors in the studio, and I can always put it on the studio door, which does the same thing. Yeah, it's not huge, but I think it's big enough for it. So we'll see. I always have to think a couple of times when I go to do this to make sure I get it going in the correct direction. Here I go. Okay. Which is fun. Oh, that makes sense, Gail. If the house is bigger at the Cape. That makes complete sense. Oh, good. It worked. I didn't know if it would or not. All right, there's my pen. I was cutting a little tight with the fabric for this, ladies. I don't have a lot extra. And I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough to miter the corners. And I just couldn't see doing this without mitering the corners because I think it really calls for it. Yeah, it's a huge ruler. It is 24.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And it's a really nice size ruler. I like it. It's one of my favorites. It's great for things like this because it is so wide. You know, the other little ruler that I have down here is great, but it's not wide enough to get my 45 in a lot of instances. That would be nice to go down and sit at the beach and eat your Thanksgiving dinner. I don't think it's going to be quite warm enough, though, do you? Hopefully Gail will share pictures again this year in our group. Everyone just sticks pictures out there for us so that we can see her beautiful holidays. And her table is always absolutely gorgeous. Every year she sent me pictures. Her Thanksgiving table is gorgeous. It's a nice size ruler, isn't it, Mary? You know, just works out really nice. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit further. I need more room. But I figured I could do this online and it wouldn't be too much of a mess. This is one of my favorites. My 12.5 square. This one and and a couple other ones are like the absolute favorites. All right, so now I need to go this way. Let's see if I can get this one done right. And get it started. Here's the start. I'm going to have to... Oh, after dinner to walk off the meal. Yes, before the tryptophan hits in, right? That's my problem. By the time we're done with dinner, I'm so tired. I have to do something to keep moving. Just think next Thanksgiving, I'll have Remy to take for a walk. That'll keep me moving. This Thanksgiving, I won't have him, though. But next one I will, which will be great. He'll keep me moving. And he'll come out and be my pal in the studio. 2 more corners, ladies. And then I can start sewing it and then show you what it looks like all done. Which would make me very happy. So those 2 are done. 2 more. And then we'll be able to move on to the next thing. Let's see. Oh, that's a good idea. Yep, I can explain my 45s. So what I do is I measure the quilt. I measure off 4 sides. Well, actually, I start by measuring the quilt in 3 spots, top, middle, bottom, for one side. And I take that measurement, I add it together, and then divide it by 3 to get my average. Then once I've done that, once I have the size, then I take and I put that with my fabric, and I measure in 1/4 of an inch, and I make a mark so that I'm stopping 1/4 inch prior to the end of my quilt. Then I line up my 2 borders on the 45. See how it's the 45 down here? And I take my ruler and I line my ruler up to the end of my stitches at the 45. I grab the 45 on the ruler, I line that up, and then I draw a line from the edge down, and then I've got my 45 so that I can do my edge correctly. I gotta try to see if I can get this edge over this way. Yeah, I need the longer piece. So I use the back of the ruler. So I'm taking my ruler, I get my 45, and I put my 45 across the top of the fabric. And then I just draw a straight line from my stitch lines down to the outer corner. And then that's it. And then I sew. And they come out great because I'm using the measurements, and I am using a ruler so I don't lose my 45-degree angle. And that's all there is to it. It's real simple. You just got to get over a little bit farther. Yeah, I think in my Sarah Star videos, I've got a couple of videos that tell in detail how I do my 45s. And then the placemat videos on my mitered corner placemats, that one also does. They're very easy this way to do. You know, sometimes I'd rather do mitered corners than do straight ones, because then I've measured and I know if my quilt's not straight, it's going to be straight because I've mitered the corners based on the true size of the quilt. It comes out pretty easy, and I like easy. So see, I just grabbed the 2 where I brought it together. I fold that. I bring my 2 ends together, and then I lay it down and straighten it out so that my borders are together. And I'm on the 45. And then I just go from there, and it works. That was it. Kathy, do you have snow yet? Anybody who's in Alaska should have snow by now. But Kathy's in Washington now, right? Or are you Washington, Kathy, or Oregon? I can't remember. But I know you're out west coast, and I'm east coast. We had snow the other day. I was shocked. I mean, we had pellets of snow. Rolene, I'm working on a door quilt just to hang on the door for Christmas. I'm almost done with it, so I'll show you. Hi, Kay. Aw, getting it all decorated for Christmas, Kay. My best friend's house is all decorated for Christmas. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so jealous. Do they really, Mary? Yeah, see, we had it. It's gone now, but we did have snow, without a doubt. We had snow. Thank you, Vicky. It does help me out a lot. That would be really nice. Thanks. Thank you for thinking of me. So, yeah. So now I just start sewing where my stitches ended. And then I'll have a really nice closed mitered corner. That's all there is to it. I do take a couple back stitches just to kind of reinforce it a little bit. And then I just stitch along. I don't cut mine though until I know that they're all done and I'm happy with the way it looks. Then I'll go back and trim my 45. Because I don't want to be trimming it and then have a problem. Because coming back from that's a little bit tough. 8 inches? Holy cow. We haven't had that much. We just had some sleet and snow. It was a heavy wet snow, which we don't very often get. But it definitely was snow. And I was teaching, and I didn't even have my snow brush with me. And it was off my car before I was done teaching, which was good. Oh, good, Lee. Wow. You had people from all over. That's wonderful. We don't have that happening this year. Nobody's coming in from out of town. But that's okay because we'll be seeing Jackie in December for Christmas. Which is really what matters. Everybody's figuring out where everybody is, which is good. Does anybody know if we're supposed to have snow this year for Thanksgiving? I have no idea. Karen, have you heard if we're supposed to have snow the end of this week? I haven't heard. I haven't looked, but I also have not heard. I think I got 2 done, ladies, so 2 more to go. Whoop, that one's not supposed to be in there yet. And there we go. How many people like to do mitered corners on their quilts? Am I the only one that does? I love mitered corners. I just think they're so pretty. You guys will see if I messed up or not. At the same time I find out. 1 more and then I'm done. I could show you. Then I'll be happy because I have another project done. No snow for Kentucky? Oh, good. Yeah, people who ski do want it. Do you really? My cousin John is in Alaska. He said it was 55 degrees and snow. Wow. Sometimes Alaska can get pretty weird on their weather. But, yeah, I gotta back this up. There we go. All right. Do you really, Kathy? They're really not that bad. I know why you find them hard. I understand. 300? Really? Okay, guys, I guess I'm just weird. Because I do like mitered corners. I guess I really like the way they look. Maybe that's why I like them so much. Because I really do like the way they look. All done. Now I just have to press it. Wait till you guys see this. I think it's cute. Look. Let me hold it up for you. See? Oh, my mitered corners even are doing good. Yeah, I'm happy. What do you guys think? Let me get one of my mitered corners up here for you to see. See how nice they look? I gotta press them, but they do look nice. Hi, Carrie. What happened to a husband? Oh, I'm so glad he's doing better, Lee. Thank you. I think it's really pretty. I'm very happy with it now. So then I take it and I fold open the fabrics and I take my strip stick and I press it that way. And that just makes it all kind of lay perfectly open and nice and makes me feel all good about it. And then I'll go back and actually trim it. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. Then I go back and trim and then it's all good. Now, ladies, I think it took me maybe a couple hours to do this. And that included doing other things at the same time. So I'd have to stop and do some other things and then come back to it. Just a couple hours to do it. And it'll be very pretty on the door. I just have to quilt it. So I'll get it on the long arm. Do something with it. Get my corner better there. So I like to press these open. I just think that it sits nicer if you press it open after you've mitered it. So that's why I do it. Is that it? Or do I have one more? One more. Nope, that one's done. So yeah. So here it is, all done. Look. See, and I think my mitered corners even look nice. Yeah, it really was quick. Yeah, they do. Rolene, I think it's probably bigger than my door, but let me measure. It is 39 wide. So figure 40 inches wide, just because that's easier on our brains. And almost there. So it's 40 by 58. That's how big it is. 40 by 58. So, I don't know, it's probably the width of my front door. Let's see. 36 inches would, yeah, so it should fit on my front door, which makes me very happy. So now I'll go back and cut the excess off, which is what I'm doing right now. And hopefully I won't cut something I'm not supposed to. But that was a nice, fun project. And it was easy. And it was quick. And it will look very pretty on my front door. Or on my studio door. Either or. It'll be perfect. Yup, it'd be too big for yours. But you know what? You could just do one border. I did 2 borders. And this border is probably close to 4 inches. No, 3 inches. So if you only did one border, you could do it. And that would be pretty too. So I just figured it was a nice size. And if it doesn't work as a front door, I'll just use it as a throw quilt in the living room. Yeah, I don't like a lot of heat, ladies. I may go with you. Except for I don't think Mr. Wilson would be very happy. If I all of a sudden told him I wanted to move to Washington because it was cooler. I remember when I was in Seattle, everybody told me that it was gloomy and cloudy, and it was absolutely beautiful when I was in Seattle. I loved Seattle's weather. It was beautiful. Maybe it was the time of year I went, I don't know. But I went and put my feet in Puget Sound, and that's true. Cold weather doesn't mean sweater knitting. That's very true. To me, cold weather means hand quilting. Until the wood stove comes on. And then it doesn't, because it's too hot in the house. Did I get, no, one more. I got everything rolling all over the place here, ladies. I got a mess. My last one to cut. And then it's all done. Then I can put this on the pile. And I do mean pile of quilts that are mine that I have to quilt. There, I'm done. So now it will join the other ones. And hopefully I'll get to quilt it. And then I can put it up on my door. I'm good. I don't know. I think I'm going to have, this is the only other material that I have that's Christmassy. And I may have to bind it with that, but I don't want to. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What do you guys think I should use to bind it? Here's the bottom half at least. So what do I use to bind it? Should I try to find a red, or should I try to find a green, or should I use black? What do you think? Should I get black to bind it? Somebody tell me what color to bind it with. Plain black. Solid black. Okay. I will do solid black That's what you guys say, because I don't like this one with it at all. I'm not happy with this one. So I have to put this away. What I should do is put it in the sale pile, shouldn't I? Yeah, I gotta put that one away because it's not working for me. Alright, so now back to the live. Now that I got that done. Green. Red. Okay, so we got black, we got black. Oh, it would, wouldn't it, Christine? Yeah. All right, we got some reds, red and black. What would be really cool if I could find some red and black check. But I don't have any red and black check. That would be really good if I could find that. Renee says not red. Oh, Renee says red. Sorry. All right, well, I'm going to have to take it to the quilt shop and see what I can find. So I don't have any plain black. No, I don't have it in my shop. No. The black buffalo plaid would be beautiful too. No, Mary, I don't have it in my shop. In fact, that's one of my old projects, so I don't have it at all. It's a old what fabric was it? It's a Timeless Treasures. If you Google Timeless Treasure, like a candy cane, yep. If you Google Timeless Treasures fabrics, they have gorgeous panels. Really, really nice panels. And they'll have some up-to-date ones that you would be able to get. Oh, red flange with black. That's a great idea, Lee, but I'm not doing red flange. I'm just going to do a plain border. This is one of those I need to get done projects that's been laying around forever. So I'm going to do easy peasy. I'm just going to get it done so that I don't have to worry about it. And I probably will end up even, well, I could do flange if I did, if I attached it to the binding correctly, because I'll top stitch it down in the front. If you have a red, green, and black, you could use, yes. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take it to the quilt shop. They have a lot of solids. So I'll take it to the quilt shop with me. I think the black would look sharp too. But I think the red could look pretty too. I worry about the green only because there's so much green in it. And my house is gray. So I don't know that I would like the green with it. Yeah, I can't decide. But anyhow, I'll work on it. Like I said, top priority is getting customer quilts done. Then once I get all them done, then I can do mine. And then I'll be hopefully ready for Christmas. And hopefully I will be all ready to go get Remy on the 12th. That would make me very happy. I really want to go get him. I'm ready to go get him now, but obviously I can't. He's not ready to come home and leave his litter mates yet. So, all right, guys. I'm trying to think what else is going on. I think that's about it. I'm going to take off and get the long arm started again. I know I'm leaving a couple minutes early, but I got to get the long arm going again. I've got a customer's quilt on there, and I got to get it finished before I can be done for the day. So I am going to get going and get that done. So I will see you next Sunday, because I'll still be here next Sunday. Barbara, he's a chocolate lab. He's an English lab, so he's got the real square boxy head. So he's an English Labrador. I'm looking very forward. I can't wait to get him. Yeah, I'll look, Kate. I know I was there before, and they have a stripe, you know, the Barbara Pole stripe, but it's in a flannel, and I don't want to put flannel on it. But other than that, I will look and see if he has some checks. I'm not sure that they do, but I will look for certain. So I will see you guys next Sunday. No, Kathy, I won't be in Kentucky for Christmas. We're going the 18th, we're going on the 12th. We'll be home by the 15th or 16th. So we're not going to be gone. We're not going to be gone long at all. Just a few days. Oh, Deb, don't ask. I'm not sure. I think at this point I'm going to be good and going to be done in time. But I know I have a couple emergency ones coming in. So I'm not sure. It depends on how many they bring when they bring in the emergencies. But I'm close to being, I'm not taking in any new ones. The only ones I will take are ones that they've already told me about that are coming in. So I know I have to pick up another one on Friday. John's doing good, Rolene. Thank you so much for asking. He's doing really good. He's off to Texas again tomorrow. Lindsay and the family are doing really good too. Boone just had his 5th birthday. So he's getting big. Remember, guys, when he was just born? So I'll see you guys next Sunday, okay? Bye, everybody.